Okay, so I've got the shelf upside down, sitting here on a paper bag and the crawler here. And you'll notice this line. What I did was I took a router and I went down this because those of you who've been following along since the beginning, you'll remember that when I put these clamps on to clamp this, I put the clamps at the end instead of like 2/3 and 2/3 and put screws in there to hold it. And so what happened was this whole piece is bowed out. So when I went to put the glide slider on there, it would like kind of rock a little bit. It would rock whether that was attached or whether that was attached. It would rock a little bit. So to get this router line, I used this clamp, and I took a big level that I have and put it alongside that clamp there and got it right to the right point through trial and error, where it was no longer touching over here when I'd approach it, and it was no longer touching over here when I'd approach it. But you can see where it did touch it when I approached it. Those are my trial and error runs right there. Same thing over here. I'm sure I have one somewhere. But the point is, I finally figured out where the spot was where I ended up not taking any material off of the ends. I could have gotten a little bit more aggressive, but that's good enough. But now the next issue is that's not deep enough. I got to go deeper, and there's no bits that go that deep. They don't make these router bits that are long enough at Lowe's or Home Depot or anything like that. So I bought this extension from Amazon from China, and as soon as I turned the fucking thing on, it went like that. Like the centrifugal forces of it whopped it out of alignment, and that was that. And so it was chewing up the machine almost. So I flipped it off real quick because that's an extension piece. So that doesn't work. So instead what I did was I bought a belt sander. I used to use these when I was a little kid, messing with wood. So I'm just gonna take a belt sander and just kind of go along there freehand and try to match it up. It doesn't have to be exact because I've already got my straight edge here. And anything's gonna be better than what it was. I'm just eliminating the bow, but what I have to do is I have to get rid of about that much more material. These are the indents for where the nut goes on the glide sliders. And other than that, it's all gonna come together well. And then what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna create a little wooden cap end piece to put on top of the slider so that it's pretty and so that if it runs into something, it doesn't cut somebody or something. Because that glide could be sharp there on the end. So I'm gonna create like a wooden piece to stick on the end of the glide somehow. But other than that, coming along. So I'm about to go outside and with my little new belt sander and have at it. So figured I'd give you a little update what's going on. See ya.